Okay, we are going to start with my NCT Dream Wavy 127 in 2020 Part 1 binder. So, yeah, we have the Dreamies almost 100% complete. I'm only missing 4 cards for them. That's the Dream collection. And then some of my fillers are ugly. We're gonna ignore that. Like, this is not pretty, but whatever. Wavy is a lot less complete. I basically only have Kun finished because he's the one that I focused on before I was like, I'm gonna start collecting more. This is my most complete set for them. And then 127, I only have regulate set up and Superhuman because I'm only missing Mark for this. And then I have Neozone set up, which this one I'm only missing Taeyang. And then here I'm missing Johnny, Taeyang, and Mark. And then just Taeyang here again. And I don't have the final round set up at all. So I only have like those 4 albums. But yeah, and then part 2, I don't have all the cards that I need yet. Like, I am still missing these 2 Taeyang PCs. And then these 2 Doyoung. Doyoung's yearbook card is the only yearbook card that I'm like actually missing that like isn't on the way or anything. And then these are my on the way cards. So I have Jaehyun 1-1's yearbook card coming, a complete page. Manjun's is on the way, and I am still missing the Jaehyun PC. I actually have this Stonehook on the way, so that's good. This will be a complete page soon. This will be complete. This is a full page. I still need to trade this for Kun's, and then I have a trade set up for Kun's for the special yearbook card that I pulled, so that's nice. That is that one. And this house is part 2. That is it's pretty good. Like, I just have a lot on the way, and then I have, for this version, I only need Taeyang 10 and Jaehyun's Photocard still. Those are the ones that are not on the way. I don't have this. I couldn't find my filler things were on the way, but they're good. And then I still need 5 more of these cards that are not on the way. And I still need like 7 or something of this version Photocard. And then for the Axis cards, I still need like 4. So it's pretty good. But yeah. And this is not how I'm gonna have them set up. I still don't know how I'm gonna have them set up. I bought the collect book, but I'm pretty sure those aren't gonna be see-through, so I'm probably not gonna put them in there. So I'm gonna mess around and figure that out. This is just Empathy Kun circle card. Then I have some non-album Dreamies, Season Greetings, this is the page of me deciding if I want to collect the pre-order benefits for the Season Greetings, because they're basically all the same picture, but it has his face on it, so I want them. I do. And this is just a random The Boys page that's in here. These are all like Make Star and MMT cards that my friend gave to me because they are my top 2 in The Boys, and now I'm gonna start collecting them. So a Super M page, and then this is just a random page with Henry's cards and Rosie, and then this is a solo Jonghyun phase, and a sticker of his. So that's that binder. And while we're on my NCT stuff, this is my little mini collect book, my little Kun collect book that houses his non-album things. It's literally so cute. I decided that I love these. They're so cute, and it makes me want to collect more non-album things for other idols, which is not good because some non-album things are very expensive, mainly NCT, but so I'll just show you what I have in here. It's not that much. It's basically just from like Bad Alive to 2020, and I have a lot of it on the way still because they aren't released yet. But I have all of his fan sign cards, standee stuff, and then there. And then I have his Kino cards for part 2 in here because I don't know what to do with them. But then I have a duplicate of this in here. But yeah, I just love this thing so much. Moving on from NCT, this is my other old binder. It has weekly and hyphen in it. So I'm very proud of my weekly collection. It's like 99.9% done. Their first album, Photocards, are complete. Second album is complete, except for this one Jean card that I do not have, which is very upsetting because it's literally the only card that I'm missing and I cannot find it anywhere. But I put their meshes cards in here from the like non-duplicate ones. There's, I think these 4 are duplicates, but you know, season greetings. And then for their like fan sign or pre-order cards or whatever, I only collect my top 3, which are Soojin, Jaehee, and Sohn. So I just need these are MMT, I think because these are Make Star, I think. So I just need those. I have Soojin's on the way. The other 2 I just have to find. I did collect OT7 for all of them. And then I was like, I don't need that. I can just do my top 3. That's okay. I like 6-page setups like this, so I wasn't upset about it. And I have a full set of the With Drama ones because this is the fan sign that I won and got into and got to talk to them with. And if you won, they gave you a full set, but I bought 7 anyway, so I just had 2 full sets. And I wanted to keep one for myself because, you know, this is how I gotta talk to my girls, so it's nice. And the next we have in hyphen. In hyphen, I collect OT7 album cards, and then my top 3 for cards that don't come in sets, which just may not make that much sense when I say it, but we'll get there. I'm only missing, is it 3 for this version of the album? I do still have a go that isn't quite complete yet for Weavers because this was when I still did the OT7, so I still have some on the way, but yeah, because I was going to collect OT7 Weavers benefits, but I'm just going to do Jay, Jake, and Nikki, and this is just an age order because my bias is Nikki, but there's this, and then if the thing that you buy comes with an OT7 set of cards, I'm going to keep them all because I buy like everything that's in hyphen. So season greetings is what I'm going to keep. This will be for the IDs, which again, Jay, Jake, Nikki. And then the pillow cards is an OT7 set, so I'm keeping Light Stick OT7. And the uniforms, I don't know how I want to set this page up yet. I think I might get another member, probably Heesung, and then keep it like that. And these are the message cards that came with that little notepad. And then that's the end of that one. It starts with Stray Kids, which I started just collecting Jisung because Jisung is my bias. And for Jisung, I collect everything of his for Korean albums, and I'm gonna start on Japanese and non-album things. Literally the only thing that I am missing for him for everything that I'm collecting right now is this white border, I Am Who. I honestly gave up looking for it, but whatever. That's the only thing I've been missing for him. And then for Go Live, I joined a lot of Go's and I hosted my own for a lot of different pre-order things or fan sign cards, but then I ended up just giving them away because I like I said earlier, I really like 6-page setups like this, and I just kept my favorite ones of his and sold the other ones because I don't really need them all, and they're kind of expensive and I didn't want to get the rest of them that I needed because I didn't want to spend that much money, so I just sold them or traded them or whatever. And then this starts my OT7 collection for Stray Kids, which I'm just doing selfie cards for, and I have it all set up, and I have some that I haven't put away, and I have a lot on the way. So it's pretty empty right now. I just put the ones that I had in to keep them there, and I just have these labeled so I know what goes where. But yeah, I have Go in Life is basically complete. Like, I have a lot of Go Live on the way. I just need to put them all in when they get here. But Go Live is completely complete because I bought so many albums that it was so easy to complete. So just selfie photo cards, so the behind cards are not here, and I kept the unit cards because why not? There were so many. And then this is my 17. I just collect S coupes for it, and I am starting at the You Make My Day Dawn because I only have Director's Cut before that, and I do have Teenage, but it's too much. I just have one version of Teenage, so we're starting here. I need 2 more for this, 1 more here. An Ode, I only need 2 more photo cards for. I need this one, and then this one, and the rest of them are complete. And then this has semicolon, my Director's Cut stuff on it. This is my Lunar Solar page that only has my pulse from it. I need to buy these other ones, but yeah. And then Gravity Serum. I only need this one, I believe. I have these 2 or that one. I don't know. I have the other 2. I just haven't put them away yet. And this is my WeEye page that I had set up and made for when I finally get the albums. Right now, I'm only collecting 1 member, but it is very tempting to do OT6 because I really like collecting full groups and I really love WeEye. So in the future, I probably will. And I do, something that's not set up right now is The Boys collection, which will probably be starting a new binder, so I'll have 5 now. But I'm collecting Sungyeon, Jacob, and Eric for that. They're just not in here yet. I don't have any cards really. I just decided to do it. I just bought it. It just happened. And for bigger inclusions, I keep my NCT ones separate from my other groups, and I keep bigger inclusions just out away from my photo card because I don't like bigger inclusions, like, at all. I don't like any of them, but I just keep them in here. But I really don't like bigger inclusions, like, at all. These postcards for part 2, I'm only missing like 3 of them. I wasn't going to collect them, but then I bought so many at US stores that I had enough to, like, complete it. Because I have 2 that I can trade for right now, but I haven't. It's kind of nice. Final round postcards that I'm only missing 2 for also. I don't like collecting bigger inclusions at all. And these are the season greetings for the Dreamies. I only put the Dreamies ones in here because they are my, like, if I was going to pick one group to be my ult, it would be NCT Dream. If I had to, like, break down NCT into separate things, but I just put these in here because they were small and they fit. And then I have all of his big ones, and I put all the Dreamies ones in here because I like to look at them. But Wavy and 127s are still just in that box, except for Coons. That's my bigger inclusions for NCT. This has my other inclusions. On the cover, I just have Coops, and this came from the light stick. But let's see what I have in here. There's so much in here because I hate them. Over here, I have 2018 yearbook cards, Neozone CD, just like extra postcards, stickers from the Wavy, like, photo book thing they did. And then it starts with weekly season greetings, postcards that they had, which are literally the cutest things ever. And then Hyphen's album postcards. And then my G-Sung things. Playground. See, Stray Kids, I only started to stan when God's Menu came out, And just immediately Jisung became an ult for me, like so fast. So I just like started to collect his stuff like crazy. And this is all I have for as hoops. I don't want his bookmarks or anything, but these were easy to trade for since it like came with everything. And I said, and these are just his Kino cards that I keep in here because he's cute. And then this is from Blackpink's photo book. I don't really know what it was, but I just love them, so I keep it in here. Rosie is my bias. I did collect her in the past, but then it just got kind of like annoying. Big groups are kind of annoying to collect like that, so I just like kept the things that I had that I did trade for. And yeah, because I do love them a lot. I will be buying her solos, so I have a complete Blackpink collection album-wise. This is Henry, Icon, Moss Jackson Winner, Astro, Winner again, and then this stuff, this is just stickers, like official and non-official back here, that I just keep in here, because I rarely ever touch this thing, because I hate bigger inclusions. I never look through them at all. Yes, so that was my end of January photocard binder flip through. I have 4 photocard binders and 2 bigger inclusion ones, and I will be adding a 5th binder for photocards because of the boys. And Bay 173, I didn't say that, I'm starting to collect Bay 173 also, and I'll probably put like the boys Bay 173 and WeI together. And I want to start collecting more girl groups. I'm looking into Stacy right now, and also UA. I want to collect both of them. My only problem is I don't really have enough shelf space for all those albums, and I don't have enough space for another shelf either. But yeah, I guess I can give you a shelf tour also right now so you can see what I have. Okay, I'm going to start on this shelf. This has my weekly albums. Those are just the normal ones. That is from the fan sign that I got into. My name's up there. They all signed it. This is from M-Wave. And then I have my One Cherry Bullet album and Lunar Solar. This is kind of like my girl group shelf. And then on this one I have Enhypen and Shiny, because Enhypen Weekly and Shiny are in my ult category. This is their album, Light Stick, their binders back there, one of their scrunchies, because I use the other ones from their season greetings. For Shiny, I only have their 1 of 1 cassette. Their 1 of 1 CD. 1 and 1 is back here, but it's a jewel case, and I hate jewel cases, so I hide it behind there. I have, like, not all of his solo ones, but a lot of them. And then I just have Story of Light right there. I do really want to expand my Shiny collection a lot, because they are an ult of mine, but I haven't quite yet. And then under them is 17. I have Director's Cut, One Teenage, 11 Letter Repackaged, not all of those yet, semicolon, their Kinos, Light Stick. All of Oda's back there, and all of Hingure is back there. And I just have some S-Coops merch back there. And then Bay 173 is just right next to them, so I didn't really have anywhere to put it. And then on this shelf, I just have signed albums that I don't really want anymore because there's really no need. Because I have a 17 one, 2 Stray Kids, 3 of the same album signed by Weekly, because I won this one, and then these are from Makestar. And then down here is kind of just a mess. I keep a lot of my photo books that I have to add the Enhypen ones I just got today. This is Enhypen's neck pillow, and then these are just like groups I don't collect and don't really want on my shelves anywhere really. I just kind of hide them down there. These 2 and this one my real life friend just gave me because she had so many extras of them. So I just kind of have those, and then those are just crappity standees that are just down there. And on top of the other one, I have 127 and Dream. I have these separated by when they debuted. So I have that. Dream is almost completed, I just need the first. But I have some extra merch of theirs and everything. I only have Jaehyun's Regulate right now, but yeah. And then under them we have Wavy and 2020. And and 2018 also, I guess, but that's how that's separated. I only have Wavy Light Stick, and then my Coon Sandies are just there, which, yeah, I don't know. It's nice, I guess. And under them is my Stray Kids one, which I really like the shelf. I like how full it is. But I have their Stay in London, Stay in Playground, all of their Korean albums except for Mirror Limited. I'm still missing that one. I have their Taiwanese albums, and then I have one Stray Kids 2020, and then this is my full member signed album that I won. Yeah, that's why I don't really want the other ones that I have signed, because I have this and nothing will ever top that ever. But this is a really nice shelf. I need to like invest in their Japanese albums so I can have a complete album collection, and that'd basically be like everything I ever needed from them, so I do need to invest in that. And then under them I have Super M, I have the like international press of their first one, and then I have every single version of Super One that there is. So I just have the Mark one displayed because Mark is my bias in NCT after Coon. And I have every single Gravity album, my man Standees, there's that. And then down here, we can ignore my stuffed animals that I keep over here, is my Blackpink. I only don't have Jennie's solo album, which is pretty good. I have the Light Stick. All of those albums back there, you just can't see them because they're black, but there's that. And then I have Red Velvet, Icon, Monster X, EXO, Henry, and then another Monster X, because this Icon album means a lot to me, so I didn't want to get rid of it even though I don't collect them. I don't collect EXO either, but it also means a lot to me to have this album. And I'm thinking about collecting Monster X and Red Velvet. I just love a lot and I don't want to hide them, so I just keep those there. And then I keep my binders right next to it like that, along with my stuffed animals that I love more than anything in this world. So yeah, those are my shelves.